Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to go to this Turkish restaurant which is joined to a Turkish supermarket. I hear it's like a proper hidden gem, you know, locals love it, it's supposed to have some proper authentic Turkish food, and I'm just in the mood for some like good grilled meats today. So I thought let's check it out, let's take you guys along, and let's see if it's a hidden gem. Okay, so I have arrived. I think I'm allowed to park it. There's not too much parking around here. Let's go inside. Hopefully I don't get a ticket. This meal better be worth it if I do. Let's go inside, let's check the food out. Okay, guys, so I have sat myself down. You can see the supermarket that side, restaurant at this side. I've had a very quick look at the menu. Looks really good, looks really, really good. I'm gonna speak to the chap, ask him what I should get, but I've got, I think, a good idea. And then, yeah, let's, do you know what? Let's look at the menu together so you kind of know what I'm playing with. What I think I might do, guys, is get a pita. I do enjoy those. We're gonna get some of those meats. Look at those. That's got to happen, I think, for sure. And then maybe mixed kebab as well, Iskender. We will see. Okay, guys, so a little bit of a chaotic experience ordering. My heart rate is up, but just a bit confusing because they have some of the stuff here, some they don't. The pitas they don't have. The lamb shish they don't have, but they do have some of the chicken, they have some of the donors. And then I think they were trying to help me out by giving me like a mixture of a mixed grill and pricing it in like a funny way, but if it's not on the menu and you guys come in and order, it's going to be confusing. In total, my meal cost me £35 and 30 pence. I will link the actual menu in the description so you can figure out what you want to get, but I couldn't figure out how they did that costing. But there we go, it's 35 and 30 pence. But food has been ordered. I've got my little table number marker thing. So food has arrived, but I thought I'd go and help myself to some chili sauces just in the corner there. So this is the mixed on. We've got lamb there, we've got chicken, we've got about 12 chips, which is probably not the best portion size I've ever seen, but we're gonna try it. And then we've got this thing here. So unfortunately they didn't have the lamb shish, but they've got chicken and they've got a kofta there as well, and then a big old portion of chops, and they do give you some bread with your meal as well. I think what I might do is actually just start combining all this stuff just to give it a little bit better presentation. I think it'd be easier for me to review as well. So I'm gonna move like the kofta and the chicken onto one plate. And then we're just gonna add a little bit of chili in the corner there. I think for this price point, some sort of sauces on the side would be nice. Maybe a little bit of hummus or baba ganoush, something like that I think would be nice. Start with some of this chicken right here. The chicken tastes pretty good. I actually love that chili, it's got a really good kick to it. That's quite nice actually. The chicken is quite tender. It looks flavorful and it is flavorful. That's tasty. That I like the little bit of charring on it as well. Actually, they managed to get a little bit of charring there. We're gonna move on to lamb now before tacking the other food. We've got chops there, we've got some chicken, we've got all sorts of stuff. But let's move on to the lamb. Also, DIY on the drinks would have been nice to know that really, because I've been waiting a while. So the drinks are at the front in the fridge, you do help yourself. With the lamb, I think I really like the chicken. The lamb felt a little bit dry to me, a little bit oily, but I do enjoy the chicken and the flavour on that is really, really tasty. But what I'm looking forward to is trying the kofta. I love a good kofta. I love Turkish food, so this is one of the things that I was looking forward to when I came here for sure. But before that, I think I'm going to try a lamb chop first. I think the portion size is good. You get 6 in a portion with some chips or rice and a little bit of salad. But again, you know, you are paying for that, you know. Whilst I didn't enjoy the lamb doner, I love the lamb chops. The chops are really succulent. They're holding a lot of moisture. They're subtly seasoned, so not too much going on, but it means that the lamb itself, the flavor comes through really nicely. I really enjoy that. I do think double that portion of chips for sure. There's like 7 chips there, but the chops themselves are lovely. I'm happily going to finish those for sure, but I do think the chips need to be, you know, you got to beef up that portion, right? You got to beef up that portion. But let's now move on to the lamb kofta. So let's just get ourselves into this. I think it looks pretty good. It looks okay. Kind of looks like a seat kebab, to be honest, this particular one. Let's dip it in a little bit of chili. That one's not for me. It definitely tastes like a seat kebab for me, for sure. It really tastes like a kofta personally. The chicken shawarma was very, very good. The kofta wasn't to my taste, I would say. But moving on to the chicken. Let's try that. It feels like it's got a good amount of like buoyancy, spring to it. So it looks like it's gonna come apart quite easily. And it does, which is a good start. We've got some moisture going on in there. Rear the chicken. Maybe with a little bit of the bread. That's tasty. I do think maybe a dip with this would be nice, like a baba ganoush like a hummus. I think it would be really tasty to get the bread. They're giving complimentary bread, you know. Give a little dip. Maybe some yogurt. I think that would be lovely. That would be a really nice combination. I didn't buy that today. The measly portion of chips is obviously standard, but what I want to do is I want to try the rice. Because I like Turkish rice when it has a little bit of sort of salt in it. I do like that flavour. Oh yeah. The salty rice is perfect. I really enjoy that. Double that portion up because I imagine the cost of rice is like obviously very low. It's rice. Same with frozen chips. Double that up for sure. But that's a really, really good portion of... Oh, that's nice. I enjoy it. That's probably my favourite thing so far, to be honest. I really enjoy that. Sometimes it can be hard to do these reviews where you're not fully like won over by the food and you can just feel all the stuff looking. It's always a little bit hard, but you got to do what you got to do. I just wasn't a fan of the lamb don. I thought it was dry. But I like the chicken shawarma, the chopped, and the rice was delicious. And this chili sauce, actually, I really like the chili sauce. I'm going to finish this now, guys. I'm going to give you my final thoughts, actually outside or maybe in the car. It's a nice day, so I'm going to go for a little walk, so stick around. Okay, so that was a bit of an experience. So I like some of the stuff, but it was really chaotic ordering, man. It was a chaotic experience. I think they were trying to help me out by like making me like a dish with lots of different stuff, but then they were pricing it in a way that would be incredibly expensive, so it'd be cheaper and better for me just to get the menu items. So I was like, you're trying to help me by charging me extra than more than a normal customer. It was a weird experience. So all the stuff off the menu, which some of the stuff they had, some they didn't, but some of the stuff I was like, okay, so if a dish has a kofta, chicken and something else, and you don't have one of those things, you can't really charge me the full price because one of those elements of the dishes is missing, right? So, and then it was just a strange experience. So I actually figured out the lamb chops were £15.90. So let's say like £16 for like 5 lamb chops and about 12 chips. So yeah, it was just really expensive. It's a shame because I love the taste and I like paying for quality, but obviously you have to balance quality with price, right? It's like kind of like a ratio, right? The higher the quality, the more the price, but they have to be proportionate. I felt that was a bit disproportionate, if I'm being completely frank. Some of the food was good. I thought the chops were, they tasted good. The chicken shawarma tasted good. The lamb shawarma was dry, and as I was eating it, I could feel them were watching me, so it was a little bit of an awkward experience. They didn't say anything at all. They said nothing at all to me, so I'm not saying they did, but it was just an awkward experience. But yeah, it's not somewhere that I would really go again because there are some great Turkish restaurants in Manchester. If you want to check one of those out, you can click right here, and if you want to check out an amazing Turkish place in Batley, you can click right here, so you've got one in each location. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in that next video. Bye 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 bye.